fight. A TV show that felt just right. But crash it did, no chance to soar. Now it's lying on the cutting room floor. Welcome to the pilot's graveyard, where dreams are dashed and plans are scarred. A laugh, a tear, a tale untold. Stories of shows that never got sold. A cowboy show with robots too. A cooking show with kangaroo stew. They thought it'd work, it'd be a hit. But the network said, no, this ain't it. Welcome to the pilot's graveyard, where dreams are dashed and plans are scarred. A laugh, a tear, a tale untold. Stories of shows that never got sold.
Hello out there in YouTube land. This is the Pilot's Graveyard with Scott Free again. Episode number 44. Today we're going to be looking at a pilot for HBO that was done by one of my favorite comedians, George Carlin. Now this was done for HBO in 1985, and some say it didn't air, but I've noticed in the comments on this YouTube video that a lot of people say they saw it on HBO several times in that year. So it probably got some airplay on HBO, but they just didn't pick it up as a series. This is called Apartment 2C, and it stars George Carlin playing sort of a first-person narrator, almost kind of like a Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but just with really quirky characters. He's a stay-at-home writer who's trying to get some work done in his apartment, but oddballs keep showing up and distracting him. So let's take a look at this one. It's only half an hour, and let's see what it's about.
I keep hearing these crazy noises coming through the floor. I keep seeing these weirdos always knocking at his door. He's shouting out his window at all hours of the night. There's moss growing on the roof. Who's that guy in apartment 2C? Apartment 2C. They told me he's a writer, but he never seems to write. It's possible that someone just pulled out his pot and light, 'cause it doesn't smell the same in the hall of apartment 2C. Apartment 2C.
Hi, how are you? I'm a little late getting here. Had a minor accident on the way home. I ran over a pedestrian. And the guy was a real pain in the ass about it, too. First he wanted me to call an ambulance. Then he wanted me to call the police. That's when I left. Some people are just a little too pushy, you know? Anyway, this is my place. I hope you like it. I live here by myself. I was married before, but my wife, she was one of those women who wanted to be independent. So I threw her the fuck out. And I live here by myself, and I kind of like it. It helps me in my work. I'm a freelance writer. I write the usual stories and articles. I wrote a fitness book you might have seen, Eat, Run, Stay Fit, and Die Anyway. And I wrote a short history on the golden age of tongue kissing. And I've even written a play. It's a fantasy about a vegetarian who eats so much fiber he turns into a wicker chair. Needs a new third act, I think. But my current assignment is an article I'm writing for that girly magazine, Bush and Trail. Now, you might have heard that some writers have trouble getting started. In fact, some guys will do just about anything to keep from writing. Like me. Today, on the way home, I stopped in the supermarket and bought a box of tampons. I'm not even feeling cranky yet. So, it's simple avoidance, really. That's all it is. But I do need the money. The magazine's in a hurry, so I'm not going to procrastinate. Today, I'm going to get some work done. And you know, it's not as if I don't have a lot of research material. I have little notes to myself all over the apartment. And it's an interesting subject. Little known facts about United States presidents. For instance, did you know that in the original draft of the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson wanted to call King George an asshole? So it's good stuff. It just needs a little work. Right. And that's what it's going to get. Well, it's not my fault. After all, I got to answer the door. Might be a fire drill. Could be a door-to-door prostitute. You never know. Oh, Patty Dunbar. How are you, Patty?
Hi, George. Are you at home?
No. I think I went out about half an hour ago.
Oh, don't confuse me, George. I'm looking for my car keys.
Patty, didn't the people at the hospital tell you you're not supposed to be driving?
George, I can drive as well as anybody. There's some real crazy people out there. You know, on my way home from the therapist, I ran over a man who had just been run over by somebody else. Well, I'll tell you, George, it was nothing but tread marks. You should have seen him.
Yeah, I think I did. Patty, if you just drove your car home, shouldn't you still have your keys?
One would think so. And yet, I don't know. So little of the world seems to make sense these days. Oh, George, please, you've got to help me find my car keys. I'm in a hurry.
Hurry? What can you be in a hurry for? Patty, you just came home.
I'm going to a macaroni dinner for gay boat people. I can't be late. They've suffered so already.
Look, why would you think I have your car keys? I haven't seen you in 3 weeks.
George, could I borrow your ice cube trays? Mine all seem to be full of water.
Patty, guess what?
What?
You're going home.
Again?
Yeah, come on.
You know something, George?
Come on.
I'm going to search every apartment in the building. And when I find my keys, you know what I'm going to do?
I have no idea.
Well, if you find out, call me.
Patty, let me help you. Let me help you. I gotta get some work done now. Come on. Ah.
Mr. Spiro, he has my car keys. Oh, George, I knew it all along. He's a Shiite.
Here. Well, I guess it's possible. This neighborhood used to be all white. Actually, at one time, it was all Indians. But they moved out when the English started moving in. Of course, the English were in control of everything until the American Revolution, when the Americans decided they wanted their independence so they could practice slavery on their own. Now, the neighborhood is fairly well mixed. We have all colors and all races and nationalities, and everyone lives together in a state of constant suspicion. Until every now and then, the tension is relieved when someone is killed for no reason at all. Some of these people are pretty strange.
George, they're here. They're here. They finally landed.
Toki, who's here?
The people from the spaceship.
Oh, the people from the spaceship. What planet are they from this time?
You ain't gonna believe this, George. It's called Springfield.
Springfield. A planet called Springfield.
Yep. It's made of wood. They come in search of varnish. I think they're gonna redecorate.
Toki, when did all this happen?
Last night, I had just come home from my date with Miss Patty.
Oh.
You ever been driving with her?
No. But then again, I've never jumped in front of a subway train either.
She's dangerous, George.
Oh, yeah.
I just took her car keys as a service to mankind.
Well, that solves one mystery. Now, about these space people, what did they look like?
One of them was just a neck.
A neck.
No head, no body, just a 6-foot neck. Red, too. I really identified with him.
Okay, so one of them looked like a neck. What about the others?
Well, the short one was the most human. He looked like an aluminum Sonny Bono. But the woman was the strangest, George.
Wait a minute, now, how do you know it was a woman?
She didn't know nothing about football. Anyway, I know this is ridiculous, but it's true. She looked like a large, perfectly made grilled cheese salmon.
Okay, Toki, that's it. You gotta go. Come on. You were doing fine till you got to the grilled cheese.
Just a plain grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah.
No fries, no garnish, little round.
It's too bad because I don't like grilled cheese. Let me know if you come in contact with a rack of lamb. Grilled cheese. Sonny Bono. A 6-foot neck. I need this, right? All right. Hello.
Hi, this is Arnold. May I speak to Elaine?
Elaine? No, I'm sorry. I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Maybe now I can get something done. Hello.
Hi, this is Arnold. May I speak with Elaine?
Well, ordinarily you could, but the fact that no one here has ever heard of Elaine might make it difficult, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Is this the same wrong number?
Yes, it is. And may I ask that perhaps the next time you call a different wrong number?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm really sorry, man, okay?
Okay, that's okay. Bye-bye. Asshole.
Hello?
Yeah, did I call the right number for Elaine?
Elaine is dead.
What?
Yeah, I found her body about an hour ago.
What happened?
Well, the police aren't sure. All they found was a mule wearing a contraceptive. They're looking for a man named Arnold.
You know? You see, I feel that if somebody gets a wrong number, it's usually his fault. So I say, punish him. Speaking of punishment, right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Bobby, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. How are you? How are you? It's very nice. It is very nice to see you. It is not nice to see you.
Bobby, do I sense a problem?
I lost my job. No, wait, I didn't really lose my job. I know where my job. I know where my job is still. Just when I go there, there's this new guy doing it. And I don't even know his name. Scott Baio is the Antichrist.
Okay, Bobby, now look, you lost your job, but now, what are you gonna do? I mean, what kind of a plan do you have?
I'm gonna get a new job.
Good.
I'm going on a job interview. How do you think I look?
Well, you look sort of fine. Well, what kind of job is it?
I'm gonna be working in a nursing home with elderly people. I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
I'm a people guy. I am a living example of Dianetics.
Bobby, I really worry about you.
I worry about you too, George. I think you're getting way too much caffeine. I am a shaker and a mover. I am the coffee generation.
Okay. No, Bobby, what I mean is I'm wondering about people to look out for you. I mean, what about your mother and father?
My breakfast toast is soggy with her tears.
Bobby, what about that girlfriend now? You had a nice girlfriend you were going with.
You know I lost my girlfriend. I didn't really lose my girlfriend. I mean, I know where she is still. Just when I go there, there's this new guy doing it. And I don't even know his name either.
Well, now, Bobby, listen, Bobby, you know I love you. You know I care about you, but I'm busy today. I got so much to do today. And you ought to get downtown and get that job interview, huh?
Oh, no, that's okay. I got plenty of time.
No, Bobby, what I mean is I'm really busy, and you should get down there early and make a good impression, huh? They'll like that. They'll think you're a terrific guy.
Yeah.
Just, Bobby.
Do you
listen.
think I'll be okay?
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Just, you know what? Just be yourself.
Be myself.
Yeah.
I am informally engaged to a roll of piano wire.
Maybe tell them that.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye-bye, Bobby. Oh. I gotta take a break. I need something. And this time I'm not procrastinating. I need a quart of vodka, something like that. Let me see what I have. Oh, okay. This'll have to do. Club soda. Boy, that was exciting. Hey, here are some of those research notes I told you about. How did I miss these? This is going to help with the article. Richard Nixon once wiped a booger on the King of Norway. Teddy Roosevelt, who was sexually attracted to baseball players, used to get a hard-on during the World Series. Boy, this is good stuff. I'm getting a lot done. Hey, this is good, too. Reading the newspaper. That's not like goofing off, is it? Could call it research. Don't know what you might find in here. See what's going on. I see they found a new Gabor sister. Harpo. Here's a story about Watergate and Deep Throat. You know, this has got to be the only country in the world where a president can be forced to resign because of a man nicknamed after a blowjob. Well, I got to get serious here. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to buckle down. Oh, no, not that time already. Oh, I don't want to miss this TV show. I've been waiting for it all week. I know. I got to sharpen some pencils anyway. I'll watch TV, sharpen pencils at the same time. That's sort of like working. Sure.
And now, Channel 10's award-winning interview show, Let's Meet Someone.
I love this show. They got great interviews.
Here's your host, Lois Bromfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are privileged to have with us a man known all over the world as the Prince of Peace. We have with us the Messiah, Jesus Christ. Welcome, Jesus.
Well, thank you very much, and just let me say it's great to be back, and long time no see.
Now, what can you tell us about the first time you were here? How many miracles did you actually perform?
Well, actually, most of those things weren't really miracles.
Well, what were they?
Parlor tricks, optical illusions, things like that.
But in the gospel, they said they were miracles.
Well, a lot of that gospel stuff was made up. You know, Luke was a physician, and he used an awful lot of drugs.
Well, didn't you raise Lazarus from the dead?
Well, first of all, he wasn't dead. He was hung over.
But in the Bible, you said he was dead.
No, I said he looks dead. I said, he looks dead. Luke probably made that up.
Well, tell us about the apostles. What kind of men were they?
Well, they smelled a lot like bait, but they were a good bunch of guys.
What about Thomas? Was he really a doubter?
Oh, you couldn't tell this guy nothing. You know, always asking me for my ID. To this day, he doesn't believe I'm God.
Well, are you God?
Well, partly. Technically, I'm a member of a Trinity, but yes, I am God.
And that brings us to your book that you've written about the Trinity called Three's a Crowd.
Oh, yeah, Three's a Crowd.
You know, actually, it's nothing more than a thinly veiled attack on the Holy Ghost.
Now, wait a minute now. It's not an attack, okay? The truth is, I don't get along with the Holy Ghost.
Why?
Well, you never know what he's gonna be. One day he's a dove, another day he's a tongue of fire. Next time you see him, he's a blue light. What is that? Hey, I see him on business, and that's it.
Well, now, what can you tell us about the Last Supper?
Well, first of all, if I had known I was gonna be crucified, I would have ordered a bigger meal. You never want to be crucified on an empty stomach.
That must have been awful. I mean, weren't you scared?
Oh, yes. Near the end there, I thought it was going to rain. I was afraid I would be hit by lightning. But, I don't know. I guess it redeemed a lot of people. Hey, what do I know?
Right. Well, now, what do you think about the religion that you started?
Well, I tell you this. I certainly wouldn't want to be a member of any group whose symbol is a man nailed onto some wood. A better symbol would have been a bird, a flower, something like that. If I was to start another religion now, you know what the symbol would be?
What?
This. Huh? Simple.
Very nice.
Put it on all the hats.
Sure. Tell me, does God know everything?
I don't know. I don't think so.
One more thing. Do you have any advice for our viewers?
Advice? You mean, like how to remove a grease stain, something like that?
No, spiritual advice.
No.
Well, thank you, Jesus, and good night.
No sweat.
Thank you all for watching. Join us tomorrow on Let's Meet Someone as we interview Abraham Lincoln.
I know him.
You do?
I know him. Abraham Lincoln.
Boy, that's a great show. I wonder how they get those guests.
George, they're back.
Oh, yeah, so are you.
They come back just like they said they would.
Same three?
Well, not exactly. The Nick and the Sandwich are the same, but the short one ain't Sonny Bono no more.
Who is he this time?
Neil Sedaka. Know what they told me, George?
What?
They're concerned for the safety of our planet.
Well, so am I. Especially if Patty Dunbar finds her car keys.
No, they're scared, George, because our technology has reached a level that makes us a threat to the entire universe.
You mean nuclear weapons?
Christian television. I gotta go, George. You're gonna give me the secrets to the universe. And a new bass boat.
Secrets to the universe, Toki, don't miss that. Ask him how to get snot off of corduroy. Secrets to the universe. What I need is the secret to how to get a little work done around here. Oh, come on. When does it stop? Well, at least I know who this one is. This is my mailman, Biff Doyle. Coming, Biff.
Howdy, George.
Hey, Biff, what's with the shorts?
Oh, a Doberman ate my regular pants.
Occupational hazard.
Yeah.
Well, what do you got for me today?
Oh, that's not your mail, George. That's Patty Dunbar's mail. Hey, I didn't know she had a brother in prison.
Well, he's probably safer there.
Now, he says in the letter he's serving 5 years for mopery. What's mopery?
Oh, I think mopery is the crime of taking your clothes off in front of a blind girl.
Is that a crime now?
Oh, yeah.
No wonder the dog got so mad. Oh, I almost forgot, George. Mr. Spiro asked me to give you that note.
Oh, okay.
He's having a birthday party tonight, and he wants you to pick up a few party favors at the drugstore.
Okay. Well, I'll try and do that for him a little bit later.
Not much mail for you today, George. Just this catalog here.
Okay.
And a letter from your Aunt Vera.
Oh,
She sounds real good. Still having trouble with Eddie, though.
Well, thanks for saving me the trouble of having to open it, Biff.
Hey, my pleasure, George. I gotta go now. I gotta deliver this love letter to Mr. Fogarty from his girlfriend. She must be something.
Yeah.
She wants him to get on all fours, dressed as a bull, and she's going to attempt to milk him. You gotta read this letter.
No, I don't. I'm going to wait till that shows up on Masterpiece Theater.
Okay, so long, George.
So long. And listen, don't sit on any small animals.
Hey, so long.
Aunt Vera. I can't wait till I get a letter from her. Let's see what she has to say. Dear George and Biff, How are things in the big city? Fine, I hope. I wish I could say things were fine with me. Unfortunately, Eddie is in trouble with the police again. Eddie's my cousin. I really thought that when we moved out of that awful neighborhood of yours and Eddie got away from Bobby Green and that nosy mailman's son, he would straighten out. He's not really a bad boy. He hasn't been the same, though, since his father was beaten to death by a roving band of schmucks. Last week, I caught him committing sodomy with a drake. Believe me, I'll never eat duck again. By the way, I might be coming to visit you next month. Eddie is due for his electroshock treatments. So long for now. Love and kisses, Aunt Vera. P.S. I'm still praying, like you asked me, that your ex-wife will be paralyzed in a truck accident. Good old Aunt Vera, she's terrific. Well, at least I'm near the door for this one, huh? Okay.
You order Girl Scout cookies?
Are you a Girl Scout?
No, I'm a fucking zucchini. Look, did you order any cookies or not?
Yes, I believe I did.
You believe? Look, mister, I'm not here to jack around. What flavor did you order?
Lemon wafers.
Hey, macho guy. We ain't got no goddamn lemon wafers.
Well, what do you got?
What do I got? I'll tell you what I got. I got about 10 seconds before I get pissed off and slam dance on your nuts. All we got left are ginger snaps. Take it or leave it.
Well, hey, no, I had ginger snaps last year and I didn't like them. They were too hard to chew.
Too hard to chew? Oh, I'll soften them up for you. There's your fucking cookies.
You know, scouting has really changed. I gotta get to work. Oh, Spiro's drugstore order. I guess I better call this in and then go down and pick it up, save a little time. This is a new place called Drugs R Us. It's supposed to be real good. All the junkies shop there.
Hello, Drugs R Us.
Hi, this is Mr. Carlin.
Yeah?
I'd like to place an order, and I'll be down to pick it up.
Okay.
Okay, this actually is for Mr. Spiro. He's having a party, and he needs a few things.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, some vaginal jelly.
Vaginal jelly.
Right, and a good foam spermicide.
Okie dokie.
And some Vaseline.
What size Vaseline?
Well, his parties are pretty wild. Do you have a gallon jar?
Yes, gallon of Vaseline. What else?
Okay, can you recommend a good pubic shampoo?
Expecting a few uninvited guests, eh?
Well, at the last party, someone gave the crabs to his rug.
Oh, God.
Yeah, a week later, he spotted some mice scratching their balls.
Spotted what?
Never mind.
Okay, I've got something new. It doesn't kill the crabs, but it makes them swell up by darn, and you can find them easier.
Okay, that'll be fine. Now, prophylactics?
Oh, yeah?
He'll need a couple of hundred.
Okay.
In assorted sizes?
One size fits all, sir.
Okay, you got any French ticklers?
All we have is Mickey Mouse and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
You don't have any Prince Charles with the big ears?
Not today.
Okay, then make it a dozen Mickey and a dozen Rudolph, and that's about it, I think. Oh, wait a minute. No, here, there's one more thing. You got any prongs?
Prongs?
Yeah, prongs.
Prongs?
Well, never mind. I'll try to pick them up somewhere else. I'll be down in a little while.
Prongs?
Bye now. I wonder if they have a place called Prongs R Us.
George.
Toki. Toki. What are you doing on the fire escape?
I had to come this way. Miss Patty figured out I took her car key.
Well, come on. You'll be safe in here.
Thanks, George.
George, have you seen
Patty. He's not gonna jump. It's a fire escape. Come on in, Toki.
Oh, George. Oh, George, thank you. Toki, I've been through that.
I have to confess something, Miss Patty. It's true I took your car keys, but I don't have them no more.
Hey, that's okay. I don't have them either.
I gave them to some friends of mine. Some people from Springfield.
Springfield? I grew up there.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Patty, won't you come up to my place? I got some people I want you to meet.
Hey, a party! Are there going to be any drugs?
No, of course not.
Well, then maybe I should stop by my apartment.
Boldly go where no man has gone before.
Party. Mr. Spiro's party. I gotta get down to the drugstore. Gee. I'm sorry to leave you guys like this. But I hate to have to stop work, especially since I'm getting so much done. But duty calls. So you guys take it easy now. Keep an eye on the apartment. And remember, if you're on the street and you see anybody from this building, keep moving.
So that was Apartment 2C from George Carlin for HBO in 1985. Not a great pilot. It felt like he was kind of working out some material to see if it, worked, and was really sort of giving it over to showcasing some of his friends. The big standout here probably is Bobcat Goldthwait. This would have been early on, probably was some of the first times people were exposed to his sort of stand-up. I think a lot of his little appearance there was taken directly from his act, or at least how I remember it when I first saw Bobcat. But the other characters are fun too, coming in and out and doing their little shtick and then leaving. The Girl Scout was actually played by George Carlin's daughter, so giving her a little, shout out there. And the notes from HBO to Carlin after this was done were to kind of tone down the humor, or tone down sort of the raciness of the humor, or the sort of, off-color, bad taste jokes. And of course, Carlin wasn't going to do that. So he probably just, said, well, we'll just try something else later. There is a good George Carlin series that was done called The George Carlin Show that was done on Fox sometime in the early 90s. I remember watching it and thinking it was, really good distillation of his stand-up act and his sort of humor, but for a TV audience. Of course, it wasn't as strong as his HBO comedy specials. It's what we all mainly watched and we looked forward to about every year or so. But it was good for for Fox. It was pretty well done and sort of had that edge and the black humor. So if you get a chance, check out the George Carlin Show if you can find it anywhere. But this was an early attempt at it, 1985. And like I said, in the comments on the video, a lot of people say it was on HBO and then later Cinemax. It would just pop up at odd times. So they probably got some airplay out of it, even though it's only this one episode. I don't know that it would have worked as a continuing series. Like I said, Carlin probably wasn't interested in that. The producer of this said that Carlin wasn't really interested in working in a writer's room, and sort of likened him to, a solo gunfighter who spent his entire career doing it his own way, trying to lead a team, and it just wasn't going to work out. But I find the pilot's funny. It's got some moments that it goes too far, and especially the interview with Jesus Christ, I think is really funny. And I wonder if Kevin Smith saw that when he did the Buddy Christ character in Dogma, because it is kind of similar. But this has been the Pilot's Graveyard. I'm your host, Scott Free. This is episode number 44, and I'll be back again next week with another pilot. Have a good night.
Welcome to the Pilot's Graveyard, where dreams are dashed and plans are scarred. Alive, a tear, a tale untold. Stories of shows that never got sold. Stories of shows that never got sold.